Hi guys, thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to do a very short seated practice that you can do from the comfort of your own home, in your own bed. You don't even need a mat for this. So let's get straight into it. Bring the hands to rest on the knees in a comfortable seated position. And starting to soften the gaze, or perhaps close the eyes. Just take a couple of moments to check in and drop in to your practice. Taking the awareness to the center part of the body, so the midline. So around the belly button, perhaps a couple of inches above. Can we maybe think about drawing the weight of the hips and the lower body into the support of the earth beneath us, whilst we lengthen this area above the midline up towards the sky. So this kind of dual action of grounding down through your foundation and lengthening and growing throughout the spine. Gently bringing the awareness to the breath. Inviting the breath to move lower into the lower parts of the body. So away from the chest and the shoulders, more towards the lower belly and the pelvis. And the breath in, you breathe into the full circumference of the lungs. And the breath out, find a little bit of release, relaxation, spreading throughout the body. Let's take one more deep breath in. And then exhale, gently blinking eyes move open, moving to the pace and the rhythm of your own breath. So as you inhale, tip the pelvis forwards, drive the chest in between the upper hands, gently tilt the head back. Exhale, draw the navel towards the spine, sitting back on towards the back of the bum as you drop the chin towards the chest. Lovely. Inhale, tip pelvis forwards, shoulder blades snuggle back, gently lift the chin. Exhale, shoulder blades start to separate as you dome through the spine. Lovely. With your own breath. Inhale, radiate heart forwards. And then exhale, sitting back, doming through the upper back. Notice if I've said this and you've automatically gone into your full range of flexibility. And just reflect, ask yourself, do I really need to go this far, or would I perhaps benefit from exploring the notion, the idea of doing less? So trying to meet yourself wherever you are today. One more exhale. And then inhale, coming back to center. Lovely. Bring those hands to rest either side of the hips. As you inhale, left hand stays down, right arm lifts up overhead. And then exhale, take a side bend towards the left hand side. Lovely. Keeping that openness through the chest. Shoulder blades dropped away from the ears. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, sit bones root down. Let's just swap the other side. So right fingertips plug down, left arm lifts, and then take a side bend towards the right. Finding that opening throughout the side of the waist. keeping that breath going towards the bottom of the lungs. And then exhale, root down through the tailbone, come back up to center. Lovely. We're just going to side and flow from side to side here. So in your own time, finding your own pace. So allowing the breath to settle into its own rhythm. It doesn't matter if the movements don't necessarily match the breath. Just give yourself a little bit of time just to move, breathe, and be. Let's take one more of those. Lovely. And then exhale, coming back to center. Bending both legs. Lexi, I'm just going to move you for a second. You might move me over here. Good boy. Sit. So knees point up towards the ceiling, and just allow the knees to drop towards the left hand side. So I'm not going to mirror you today, just because it might get a little bit confusing. So I'm going to do exactly what I say, so you can follow my voice exactly. So knees drop over towards the left. That left foot might rest on your right thigh. And you might find your right hip lifts slightly. Don't worry, that's normal. And bring that left hand just underneath that left shoulder. And then take a twist towards the left. Bring both hands in front of you. So the shoulders is taking a slight twist towards the left. And then as you inhale, right arm lifts, lead with the right elbow, peeling chest open, perhaps the right arm extends out. And then exhale, close it back up, so coming back to the position that you started in, both hands down. Inhale, right elbow leads the movement, peel chest open, perhaps the right arm extends. And then exhale the whole of the breath to come all the way back to your twist. Lovely. Let's take a couple more using your own breath here. Maybe just closing the eyes, starting to draw that attention inwards. Finding some movement in each side of the waist. Warming the muscles up in the lower back. Perhaps even finding a little bit of movement rebounded into the hips. Lovely, guys. Let's take one more here. Open chest. And then exhale, close it up. So either staying here or you can come down towards the forearms. Just for a gentle twist. Taking 2 full breaths in here. And out. Take a deep breath in. And then out, walking the fingertips back. He knows that he's on camera, so he likes to show off a bit. And then windscreen wiping the knees all the way towards the right. So just changing sides here, nothing too complicated. That right foot might rest on that left knee. And take a twist towards the left, bring the right hand underneath the right shoulder. Bring the left hand beneath, next to the right. Lovely. We're just going to go the other side here. So as you inhale, left elbow lifts, peeling chest open, extend that left arm out. So finding an openness throughout the collarbone. And then exhale, slow, gentle, steady movements. Close it back up, coming into your twist. Lovely. Inhale, left elbow leads the movement. Radiate a heart forwards. Fingertips extend out if accessible. And then exhale, close it back up. Let's take 2 more here. Tuning into what this movement, what this posture feels like, rather than worrying about what it looks like. So focusing on the experience. And I know that's sometimes quite hard to do, especially because our ego likes to get involved. Don't worry, that's natural, it's human. coming back to center. Come to a comfortable cross-legged position. Shoulder blades glide down the back. Take a nice big inhale, interlace fingers in front of the heart. Exhale, push the palms away, chin drops to chest, spine starts to round. Take a nice big breath in here. And then exhale, extend the arms out towards the ceiling, allow the shoulder blades to melt down the back. Take a deep breath in, keeping a micro bend in the elbows if that feels comfortable. And then exhale, release the fingertips. Take a moment to gently drape the shoulder blades down the back. Arms come either side of the hips. On your next inhale, bring those hands to rest on the thighs or palms to heart center, thumbs resting on the sternum. And then gently bowing the head into the hands. Where heart, hands and mind meet. Tuning into that inner stillness, that inner peace you just experienced for the last 10 to 15 minutes. Knowing you can return back to the stillness whenever things start to get a little bit